the one only Despotic, bring you guys another gameplay commentary. This is Elder Scrolls Online, and first I want to say this build is spec'd out for just a lot of damage. It says 46k max max Magicka, 3100 weapon damage fully buffed. Sometimes my whips will hit for around 8k on crit. The most I've hit is probably close to 9.5k. So this build is just pure damage. Right? It's a simple build. It's about just using whip and meteor and fossilize to kind of hit someone with a combo. But in a 1v1, there are no issues in a 1v1. It's pretty much a good fight in a 1v1. A Magic DK does well. But when it comes to anything that's not a 1v1, I feel really, really sorry for a Magic DK. If not for playing a Magic DK, I would not have known the trials and tribulations you guys go through. First of all, you have 0 burst potential, and for those experienced DKs, look, I'm not experienced whatsoever when it comes to Magic DK. Stamina, I'm really experienced, but Magicka DK, I feel so bad for you guys. It's to the point it's almost laughable. You guys have 0 burst potential, and the burst that you did have was Magicka detonation. And at first, I really, like, a lot of the DKs that I fought in like 1v1, they would use Magicka detonation as part of their burst. And I honestly didn't think that should have been, because 1v1s, and this, trust me, this is me playing from the outside looking in, because I've never played a Magic DK, but now I have. I honestly think they should kind of do something about Magicka detonation, or something that can allow a DK to burst you, because it's laughable, man. It's to the point where, like, these two guys here, look, of course, look, they're playing the meta. There are heavy armor Templars. Their only attack is basically the execute. That's a one hitter quitter. So just keep that in mind. And I'm really disappointed. Not disappointed, but it takes so much more skill to play a Magic DK. It takes so much time and patience, because your burst now is solely about applying dots, and that's not my playstyle. To me, that's a very passive playstyle. I made this build so I could have my playstyle be dominant, be very aggressive, and not have to like depend on dots. And even depending on a combo is really problematic for me. I like to do combos, but I'll probably mention this in another video, because I have unequivocal proof, right? I'm not equivocating here, that they've done something to the light, medium weaves, to the point now I'm whiffing at least 50% of my weaves. In the past, when that would not have been an issue. So I'll make a video about that, but I'm really sorry for Magicka DKs, man. You guys have 0 burst potential. You have no way to execute someone. And when you're at that point to attempting to kill someone, it's next to near impossible to do that. It's next to near impossible to. I don't know if you noticed this, but someone just came in this fight. I don't know if you saw the door open and then closed. Apparently, but it's next to near impossible to burst someone down. I hit this tank. I mean, I know he's a tank, and he's a Templar, and like these guys here, I don't know them, but they're clearly not skilled at all whatsoever. But they have a build that allows them to stay alive, and that's the meta now. The meta is don't die, stay alive, and do whatever it is that's possible if you do that. Like, what skilled player tries to execute you from max health? Right? What skilled player tries to do that? And look, for all you Templars that sit here and justify the one-hitter quitter, the Jesus beam, please don't try to justify it. Don't justify it by saying, well, it's working as intended. Like, whenever you hear that, it's always, I know that like someone's trolling. Or if everyone's using this skill and they're trying to they're trying to hit you with this skill from max health, that should tell you there's something terribly wrong with this skill. But look, teach his own. Look at these guys, man. Like, they don't want to do anything. Oh, man. And even if I run them out of stam, there's nothing I can do because I can't burst them down. And so I get back to my point. Like, I really feel sorry for DKs. It's almost laughable. You guys need an execute. That's one. You need an execute. You need something that's a burst potential that's not a dot. And whip does not do it. Either you put something on whip, on flame lash, like what you have on two-hander. I'm sorry, on dual wield. When your health gets below a certain amount, you do more damage. Maybe they should apply that. You do maybe 20% more damage. Maybe it would be a better execute or something similar to an execute, because this just doesn't cut it at all. And I know they really don't want to make Magicka DKs what they used to be. You know, I didn't play this game when it first came out, but from some of the videos I've seen and the way people look at this guy, he's trying to execute me from full health. Magic DKs were gods, and I think that's why they kind of nerfed them. And you know, they were really good at because I think I think they had dynamic ultimates, so they were really good at generating ultimates, and they'll probably have 2 standards up while they're there giving you the business. But they need to do something for Magic DKs. I will not continue to play a Magic DK because it just doesn't fit my style. It's not aggressive enough, even though I will post this build, and I'm very, very proud of this build because it minimizes all of the cons to a Magic DK and maximizes the benefits. However, I still can't burst these guys down, and it's because of the meta. These guys will probably go back into wherever it is that they way rest and say, hey man, we went to PvP and we rocked. When in fact, look, you're playing the meta of the don't die anytime. So you know, I really apologize for you Magic DKs. I feel sorry for you guys. Anyway, this is the one and only Despotic. Deuces.